Even when I was not in FES, when I visited FES, they let me study. And that's one of the main reasons I actually joined FES. Hi, my name is Ashmit. Most of you guys know me. I've worked in FES as a teaching assistant. I've taught most of you. Some of you have graduated, some of you are now doing your A-levels or graduating A-levels. But today you guys are gonna know my side of the story as a student and transitioning to a teaching assistant under Fyruz sir. So I joined FES at 2022. I picked business as a new subject. I had maths and physics in A-levels. And coming from a science background, I had zero or absolutely no idea what business the subject itself was. So the first year, I actually shifted from multiple teachers, from one teacher to another teacher. I had a hard time choosing a good teacher. So after I joined Fyruz sir, coming from all those teachers from the past, he taught me how to actually study business. It's just not only memorizing the subject, but how to actually understand the subject, learning it, and having a core perception and visualization, having real life examples, the ones he gave. One of those examples that I still remember when I joined his class for the first time was how Nokia's downfall came when they didn't adapt it to new technologies. So while studying in FES, my experience with Fyruz sir was that I actually got comfortable in this place at FES. More than a coaching center, it felt like home. I had a comfort, and unlike other coaching centers, the stereotypical coaching centers, you usually don't have a place to study. Even if you're studying at the stairs, we're studying, people come, the guard comes and like, yo, go out. Even when I was not in FES, when I visited FES, they let me study. And that's one of the main reasons I actually joined FES. Because they made me felt like home. FES made me feel like this is a place for studying, and you can study despite being a student at FES or despite being a student outside of FES. When I finally joined Fyruz sir, he taught me how to learn business. It's not only about memorization, it's about grasping the concepts, understanding the keywords, and having the right English knowledge while implementing them. Because in business, it's just not business. You also have to have the knowledge in English to explain your examiners what are you trying to explain. The core difference between other teachers and Fyruz sir is that he's patient. He focuses on the writing pattern, and what he actually focuses on is the key concept of definition. Rather than other teachers, what they say is do past paper as much as you can, and giving vague copy checking, vague explanation, vague evaluation. My first good impression of Fyruz sir came when I submitted him a mock paper. I got a very bad mark in my mock paper. I probably got an E or a D. But I was happy because in the entire paper, it was written everywhere what were my mistakes and what I have to improve. And from there, I started to understand and I started to get better in business.